going up Scafell Pike, which is 977 meters tall, the highest in the country, and I'm really excited to go. The path was very treacherous because it's made of rocks that were very uneven and a lot of loose soil.
The views up here is really nice, you know, you can see everything from here.
Many people went through their own different challenges. Some may have been big, some may have been small, but everyone went up the mountain together. The weather was quite cloudy and a fair bit rainy, but at some times we had an opening in the sky to see right through onto the massive views. There was a lot of other people there. And in the group, some people were tired, so we had to encourage them to go up. And then finally, there was the summit.
We did it!
There was this sort of castle there, and we sat in there. It was super windy, but it was fine, and I thoroughly enjoyed it.
We're doing the longest part of our 5-day challenge on Lake Windermere. We're trying to canoe from the top to the bottom using the wind to our advantage. To make sure our canoes wouldn't capsize, we had Canadian flat-bottomed canoes linked together with big planks of wood. We were wearing waterproofs and buoyancy aids on top, just in case we managed to flip the canoe over.
Everybody's out. That is brilliant. And now we all paddle forwards. In unison, off we go.
It's about 11 miles, and we haven't even gone a quarter of the way through yet.
Oh, look, a mammoth. That's the way to do it, mammoth. Right.
It's been good canoeing.
Very challenging, very hard. You know, at the start I didn't want to get into the boat thing, and you know, I was that scared, I kind of that nervous, and didn't, you know, never really done that before. But, you know, Sam and that just told me to go for it, try it out, and, you know, it turned out I actually did like it, enjoy it. It was a bit of fun.
No, but kind of.
It felt good. You know, it's just very exciting to get over something, you know, because loads of people have probably got the same fear, and got to get over it somehow, and I achieved that today by just going for it.
Thankfully, we didn't have our lunch on the canoes. We stopped just shy of halfway down the lake to cook some fresh chicken dogs and hot dogs with some bread and sauces.
So at the moment we've finished our second stop and we've just passed a really big ferry that has a huge chain and we had to wait a while to make sure everyone got across safely. We're heading to our final stop. We might have a stop on the way, I'm not sure, but hopefully get to the end by the end of the day.
Left to go. Second. You can have a wild wee if you need one. 5 minutes and we're back on the water.
The last leg was especially difficult since everyone was tired and the wind was against us. Wow, was it hard. I think I can speak for everyone when I say my shoulders hurt a lot.
I've really enjoyed it. I'd actually do it again.
Today we went to the slate mine to do the deepest abseil, which is 45 metres deep. We went through the slate mine and it was really nice and we learned some interesting facts, such as when back in the really old days there was no school in the Lake District, children went to the slate mines instead, because if it was good slate they could make some good money off it. And when we went out we got shown the smaller abseil and we all thought, oh, well that's not so bad, it doesn't look as big. But when you get up there, it does look bigger, but it's not. It's the same size, it just looks bigger. It was quite scary at first, and I was quite scared, but I really went for it, I really tried. And eventually it gets a lot more fun when you try, because you're like, oh, I'm a bit nervous and a bit scared. But I tried and Phil was up there to keep us safe and we had people down here cheering us on.
At first it was really scary and I looked down, it was super high, legs are shivering and whatever. Had a stare Phil in the eye about 10 minutes interrogating him before I felt comfortable enough to slide down a little bit. Once I went down eventually, I felt really proud of myself. And it was actually quite fun at the end.
The bigger abseil was much more of a challenge. I had a look and I'm like, whew, that's a bit high. you've got to just make sure you've got to trust yourself, and you've also got to trust the person you're abseiling with. And we were abseiling with a really trustworthy person called Phil, and he was holding on to everyone, making sure everyone was safe, and, you know, just trying to make sure that everyone's okay.
There's no need to be really nervous about it.
Today we're going to Yordas Caves. People say it's the darkest cave, but we'll probably have headlights, but it won't be that dark. It's only a cave.
10 steps, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last thing, swear to God I'm going to just stand on that bit where it's not money. Let's go along this wall this way. Now let's look up and through. It's a big cave. Let's go through.
Very dark. I was scared at first. Yeah, darker than as I expected. But it was fun. We went in the waterfall and got wet.
Just found out we're just going to go wild camping. Haven't done this before. Heard it's where you just place a camp and sleep out in the woods, but wasn't realising it's going to be on top of a hill, which is going to be a very unique experience. Wasn't expecting the weather to be that bad, but once we got up there, blasted by wind and a lot of rain, got soaking wet, so instantly got into waterproofs. We all decided to start opening some army rations. Some of it was nice, and some of it was interesting, like sausage casserole, really nice. For the night, we're all starting to prepare to bed. It was all calm. but weather went really bad, extremely windy, a lot of rain. Trying to sleep, but kept waking me up and kept making me stay up.
Very windy up there. Very windy. And then we woke up straight away, started packing our things. Half an hour after, maybe an hour, eating our breakfast. Straight down. The person that does all this, the canoeing and stuff, he thought that everyone was going to be like, when can we go back down? But we all smiling. Got back to the cornerstone, got some more wetsuits so we weren't sweaty and smelly. And then we went to Cornerstone Inn, the raft building.
The raft was a success. There was 3 boats with different teams on them. They all built their own rafts. We tried a 360 rotations, and then we stood up. It was stable.
It's really fun. I almost fell off, but that was fine. And then after that, we were all like, let's go for a swim.
And it was a big success, and I'm really proud of what I did today.
It was a good laugh and everyone really enjoyed themselves.
It's a full week. I wish it was longer.
We won.
You should definitely try it, and that's why you should join LYC.